Hi, welcome back, or hi if you're new here. So I was going to talk to you guys about some things I'm changing this year in my garden. Last year we had a massive uh, rodent problem. We had squirrels. We had, I don't know where rats came from. Rats were new last year, so yeah, I had to make some changes this year. I also have already had a problem this year. If you saw some of my short videos, that a mouse or rats got into my greenhouse and decided to top all of my babies. I did have a few that made it. Let me show you the size difference. It is, so you can see seed snails are alive and well. I've had some critics, and I'm like, first of all, I didn't invent this. Farita Sober did. Second of all, it works. So, to the person who said you can't grow plants like that, clearly you can. Stop making up rules. So, I've replanted these. You can see. I thought about leaving them and seeing what happened, but as you can see, right there. I left that one there, and putting a new seed in went a heck of a lot faster than recovery. So this is all going slowly. It's coming along, but you know, my eggplants, these are my eggplants. They should be huge right now, and they're not, but guess we'll see how it goes. I'm trying something new with seed snail paper towels. That's what I'm working on now. The short will be up soon. If it's not up before this, probably will be, because this one requires editing. These are prepped and ready to go. I forgot to get sweet peppers going in March, so I'm almost 2 months behind on sweet peppers. So I'll be getting those going today. I've had these sitting here waiting. But as far as the paper towels go, it's for things like zucchini and squashes and things that basically flat seeds, but also that are very picky about being transplanted and moved. I'm giving this a try because when I transplant outside, it seems like the field mice dig them up, and that's, you know, I'm not going through all this for nothing. So that's why we're trying something new. I'll be getting these planted here momentarily. Let's see if my wonky tripod will set back up. Okay, let me flip you. Okay, so sorry for the don't worry about what was hanging. That's no big deal. I used to try to hang. I had made those for as support for hanging vegetables or fruits. So anyways, where are we at? Things are putting along. My tomatoes are going to plant great. I don't know when our first frost is going to be. I typically here in North Reno don't plant until first week of June. I start really paying attention at the end of May because I think we had snow last June, or a frost, something crazy. So anyways, I don't start paying attention to the weather till the last week of May, because rarely is there a year that I get to plant before then. I don't have the ability to cover all my plants if I do get them in the ground and then run out there and try to protect them all. My body won't let me. So I have to be ergonomic and try to do what I can with what I am able to do. So at some point my garden beds will be higher to suit my needs better, so that I don't have to bend as far or squat down as low. I typically squat, or if I have, I also have like a rolling chair that helps me a lot. But I re-injured myself last year, and I'm worse. So I'm very slow, which is very hard for me because I used to be, strong, and I used to be a jock. So, anyways, because in case somebody asks, I got this at Big R. The pink tax is still alive. Yes, my hair goes through it. This is $3 more than the one with the full top. Pink tax. So, anyways, I was excited because now I'm all in there. But anyways, so right now I've got cucumbers going. I've got two of those cucumbers going. I'm getting ready to do winter squash. I'm going to do summer squash, I think, in about a week. Because if I can plant in the beginning of June plus 2 weeks for sprouting, and then having to fight critters, I'm hoping to get my fence and everything all redone and taken care of. Okay, where was I? Kids. Okay, So anyways, I have plans for the big garden out there. I am planning on, so the fencing. I have some fencing repairs to do. I already fixed one wall, one side, the outside, where the rabbits really come in from. That side's repaired. A friend of mine's giving me T-posts so that I can repair one corner, one side, and the front corner. So once that's done, I can start planting. That's the big thing. I'm supposed to get all that from her on June 1st for her son's birthday. Anyways, so once the gates are reinforced and the garden's reinforced, last year I planted about 60 sunflowers. Literally none of them made it. None. I don't know how many mice we caught last year. I believe we had 8 squirrels. I was up against a very bad rodent problem. So I'm going to buy some rebar, hopefully, or find some rebar this year and make some stakes. And I have some like plastic hardware cloth, but it's not hardware cloth, it's plastic. But I think I can keep everything out with that. And then I also plan on building a brooder, a grow out brooder for the baby chicks. We have 3 that are 3.5 weeks old, 5 that are 2.5 weeks old, 3 that are 1.5 weeks old, and 2 that are a few days old. It wasn't on purpose, but I went to return one to Cal Ranch because it had passed, or I showed them a picture and they replaced it for me. So Cal Ranch took care of me. But that was a Brahma, a feathered foot. And so when I went there, I was like, well, these are new, these are fresh, so I better get it a friend so that we don't just have one, couple day old one. So I got it a friend, and that was a Midnight Majesty Marin, and that one's also got feathered feet, and it lays chocolate eggs, so I'm super excited. There's a possibility I'm having surgery in the next few weeks or month, maybe 2 months. Anyways, depends on how it goes. I am trying to get into a clinical trial right now. So I don't even know if all this is going to be for naught. I don't know if I'll be able to get it in the ground before I would have that surgery. So hopefully, if I don't, I can have friends come over and help me. Because if I can't, then I guess I'm not having a garden this year, which I hope that's not what it comes to. I'll see. Maybe I can get my husband to help when he's off, but he's off now, so. We're not gardening now, we're just seeding now. So that's where it all stands. I'm just working on seeds. I am coming up with plans for, I also got 2 peach trees. I just saw one squirrel. So I got 2 peach trees. Tractor Supply accidentally brought out the wrong one, and I told them, hey, I only ordered the $8 one, or the $16 one, I didn't order the $50 one, and they brought out the $50 one. And they said, you know what, go ahead and take it, because I don't know where the other one is. So I ended up with a good plant, and I got a small one, just a nub, a stick. We got some flowers to plant this year, and I don't know, I'm really hoping that I'm able to get this garden in before I have that surgery, if I have that surgery. So that's where it all stands. It's a short video. I'm just working on seeds right now. Like I said, I forgot my sweet peppers, and now I'm doing my winter squashes because those vine and they're not going to flower for a little while anyways. So I'm starting them in the paper towels. Once they sprout, I will move them. I'm thinking to soil blocks. Farida actually went through and she, the fruit bags you get from the grocery store that you put your fruit and vegetables in, she recycles those, and she pokes holes in the bottom, and then she uses those for her finicky seedlings. And so she gets a good head start, because Europe does it completely different. She gets a good head start, and then she just gets to tear the bag off, and she doesn't have to disturb the roots, which I think is amazing. And of course, I've always just thrown those away, so it's a great way to recycle those, or reuse them. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a try. We buy a lot of fruit and vegetables in this house, so I'm totally going to give that a try soon. And and then I have sweet peas growing outside. I did start those from seed out there, and they're about, I don't know, a foot long. I need to get them trellising because I have not done that yet. So I need to do that soon. So, okay. So it's May 10th. My son turned 5 yesterday. And yeah, that's where it stands. We're just prepping. It's all about prep and planning. So that's where we're at. Thanks for watching.